We gotta fix the one thing. That's not. It's just on my phone. You guys know I record on my phone, but I need to. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey! Can y'all see me? Ooh la 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 la. Okay. I'm just trying to get her in. Just doing that. That's fine, I guess. You guys just want to see the makeup. Let's see this lighting. Okay. Better lighting. Yep. I need something to clear this for. Hold on, just a little bit more. Okay. There we go. That's good. Girl, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. And the chaos is already started. Dropping things. Wouldn't be a video if I didn't drop things. I tell you guys. Really quickly, I'm just gonna come on because when I was traveling last week, people thought that I had really done a lot of makeup, but I didn't. I just do this really simple look that I use for the trip while I'm traveling or whatever. I know I can get it done. Oh, I went this morning. I can, girl, it's too late. Yeah. So I do this look just for not emergencies, but if I know I'm on a limited time, or just I'm not in a rush because I always plan to kind of sit down and do my makeup. But my thing is, I just keep it so simple, you guys. Not complicated at all. But for the airport, definitely not. But I do want to have a look on because you never know who you might run into, or what might happen, how long you might be stuck in the airport, or what pictures you might want to take. All those good things. So that's where I come from today. I'm gonna have a decent face on. Not gonna be like a full on beat. Yes, I am. I use it to kind of set right now, just so that they don't move while I'm doing this type of stuff. Because it just gives me a little bit more longevity in the eyebrow look. Well, yeah, it could be a cutie or not, or you might want to do a TikTok. I don't know. I'm just being silly. But yeah, that's why I kind of always do a little something. It ain't gonna be. It's never what people think, but people always. When people start, oh, who did your makeup? Got your makeup done for the airport, and I'm like, I personally don't want to travel looking crazy. That's not me. But hey, do you boo? And please don't come for me talking about that's not necessary for the airport. You just never know. Somebody might ask me to get on their jet and be gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be gone looking crazy. Oh my goodness, that's so funny to me. People in their commentary about, things. It doesn't affect me. You can say what you hate, Stephanie. You're so cute. I'm headed to dinner in a little bit. But I thought I would show you guys how I do my makeup if I'm like at the resort or something. Really, this is the makeup. I just keep it so simple, you guys, for traveling or whatever. To make it seem like I did a lot when I didn't. You guys may have seen the look. I don't know. Other people. So I just thought I would come on and share. I don't care what you do. You gotta do your eyebrows. You gotta do your eyebrows, or you're gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no beat face and then your eyebrows not done, or you have your face done and your eyebrows not. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I kind of like focus and make sure I get the eyebrows down. You getting jet ready with me, girl? I need to change the title of my video. Get jet ready with me. That's a good one, Nicole. I'll steal it. I'll change it. Oh my God. So what's been going on with everybody? Everybody been doing really well. I hope so. I hope so, hope so, hope so. If you guys are not following me on TikTok, you should. Cause I post more of those little. I'm starting to post and get the kind of the hang of it a little bit. I didn't want, you know how it is. You don't want to learn a new medium every time, but that's not bad over there, especially for short content. Like this is gonna be where I do my live stuff, and over there I'm just gonna do short content for sure. I am going to take, because this is the, oh, okay, yeah, it was hot in Tulum too, but my makeup did really well, surprisingly. I'm gonna take, I always kind of do, I don't take a bunch of stuff makeup wise, so I think you have to think multi-purpose in this situation. So I use this concealer that's a little closer to my skin tone. So find you a shade like that, and then we're gonna take a little bit of that concealer and just kind of mute out our eyes a little bit. So find you a concealer that you feel like you can do multiple, use it for multiple things. I packed really light this time for makeup, just because I knew, you know, I wasn't going to be doing a lot. Okay. Yay. Alrighty, so with this same little sponge, if I were on vacation and I had my little powder, because I travel with these two. Hey, Katrina. I traveled with the one size translucent. See, they're perfect. And the dark deep. And I mean, like, it's a lot of product in here. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, the dark deep shade, and just kind of just set my little concealer down. Okay. These companies were releasing new. Yes, I saw that everybody's coming out with a concealer. I guess also House of Labs came out with one. I got plenty of concealers right now. So the palette that I travel with, you guys, is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. And let me tell you how you know. Look at that. You can get so much out of this one, and then this one is well protected too. And I know this packaging is pretty good on this one, and I just put it in my case at the top, so nothing kind of like everything else is in there, and then this is in there. But yeah, this is what I've used for travel, because it does have so many things. You bored? Oh, I think everybody's kind of over it. I say still giving Pat McGrath the blue. Y'all really, this is my thing with the people that's on Pat McGrath about, you know, her company. Why don't you create a company and then see how hard? I get it, you want something different from her, but that is a company that's trying to stay profitable, especially during this time frame. And for you to give, you know, your little opinion, do you already think that lady care about what y'all saying? If people are buying those pink palettes, which I am going to get a pink, you know, I'm going to get the new palette just because I'm also a collector really at this point, and I love Pat. Oh, this is my makeup bag, you guys, that I put my brushes in. You don't have to. So it's I'm just show you so you guys can see. I put all the eye brushes here because I don't feel like cleaning and doing all of that. And most of these were not used anyway. The bigger brushes at the back, and then my sponges, my see, still got dirty sponges in there. Sponges, and these are clean actually. Throw that one in there. And I got this off Amazon. It's like the best thing one of the best things that I bought from Amazon. And every time I travel, of course, you know, whatever makeup gets on there, but at the same time, it's so easy to clean out. And then I just throw, you know, our brushes in there, and it zips up, and it's no issue. So my brushes and my powder, my makeup sponges and my little powder puffs, they fit in here so well. And all the bigger makeup brushes back there, of course. Okay? So, yeah, you don't have to take... I just really kind of hadn't changed this bag out because I'm going to be using it again in a couple weeks for my birthday trip. So, yeah, I just get the brushes clean, and then I kind of just put them right back in here. And I kind of like, especially right through here, since I knew I was going to be doing a lot of traveling, I just kept them, you know, I have enough brushes that I wouldn't have to touch these, and I could have them ready to go. So, yeah, this thing came off Amazon. I think it's a great purchase. Go ahead, look it up. Okay? For so far, Natasha Denona, and I am going to get it. So we're going to go in with Carpe Diem, and you guys, I just take this just to add a little bit of dimension right there in the crease. See how it makes a little bit of a difference? Now you can deepen this and do, you know, do other things, but just do you like a little tonish shade all over the lid, and I just kind of fluff it out. You guys are going to be like, what? Yes, I'm going to be. Is anybody else going to? I mean, I'm going to try to wait. I can get it at like maybe a sale price or something like that, but I'm going to get it. Just like I said, she and Danessa are really who I'm going to get that new Danessa Myricks thingy. I don't know what it is, and I think I want to try Danessa Myricks her skin tint. I saw Fenty came out with a stick. Did anybody pick that up? Okay. That's easy, right? Easy breezy. A fluffy brush. Kind of, you know, doesn't have to be perfect. No. Because I always leave this brush out. It's 128. I thought it was 125. Hold on, I think mine. Let me see what I need. This is the makeup bag I carry. I'm trying to see if my ritzy color. Let's see my. Okay. I use the ColourPop Ritz color to just pop a little something on my eyeballs, but hold on. Oh, here it is. I got it. Yay, because I was going to be disappointed if I couldn't show you guys this. So, I take this little pot with me. Not at Sephora. Auntie Pat went up on the... It'll be at Sephora soon, right? This shade is called Ritz. It's just, you can get this at anywhere. I think I actually grabbed this while I was in Target. And it's one of their little pop colors. It's supposed to be like a dupe to, and I just kind of dabbed it over my lid. Now the cool thing about this is, you see how I just dabbed it over my lid? And if I wanted to add a little more depth, I could take that shade, what is it? Aspiration, which is a darker brown. I don't use that, hold on. So I can show you guys how I would do this. That shade, the darker brown, and just kind of, so like if you want to take this to nighttime, just add you a little bit of depth right there. Cannot tell you that's not pretty. So now we have an eye look without too much. So you can definitely, especially if you do like I did. So we went to the beach that day. I had on a hat, and when I got back, I wanted to be cute for my friend's birthday dinner. So I have this portable, I don't know how, it's like a little hood dryer thing that you can attach to any little handheld dryer. And I molded my hair down and did my makeup. This is pretty much what I would do for a nighttime look. So this is how you would kind of nighttime it up. Hello Alicia. So that's pretty much it for that. Bam. And then we could smoke it out. I'll smoke it out so you guys can see, especially if you want to, like, that would be the daytime without the outer V-bend done. And for the nighttime, just outer vid, deepen it up a little bit. And let's put on some mascara. Because we definitely doing lashes. Definitely. Especially when you do such a simple eye look. So see that? See how my eyes look? Hello. So it looks like I did a lot, but I didn't. Just did a little bit of something. And I take mine because of my hooded eyes. I kind of dab a little bit of this just right above. And you guys will see. And if you wanted to sparkle more, you would just keep adding more. But I'm okay with this. It's like a light sparkle. Because we're, you know, you want to look better. You don't got to have no heavy beat. Definitely get your mascara set. And please tell me you have a mattifying primer that you're going to take with you. I don't care where you are on those, for that heat and travel and stuff like that, and you want your makeup to stay. I'm just going to use my makeup forever. And I just kind of concentrate that right here in this area. And I'll tell you why, because remember I said we didn't pack a lot of makeup. I mean, a lot of stuff. Just getting this on here. Let it do its thing for a few minutes. What's OMG? The real GOAT to take with you, in my honest opinion, that is a multi-purpose. I am not traveling anywhere. What palette she got out? I'm not doing it. Y'all can do it. Oh, I didn't put in. I need a little eye cream. I'm just gonna go in with this Sephora. Oh, you getting ready for Jamaica? Okay. So multi-purpose. What I have done, and I should have showed you guys today, but I'll just tell you. I own 3 of the oh Lord. I own 3 of the Danessa Myrex bombs. The shade 7, like, and if you don't want to use your concealer and you don't want to use an eye primer and you don't want to take all of that stuff, this is what I use for priming my what I'm trying to say, my lids, my eyeballs, my lids, my eye. Like if I'm doing if I was doing this look, I should have started this so I could show you guys. You don't have to take the concealer if you don't have a multi-purpose concealer or whatever. So this right here, bomb. Then I have the universal one, and I take, because you really do need to let this, for this to be effective, you need to put this on kind of early. I thought that was her older palette, Nicole. And just kind of go around the perimeter and just kind of make sure you stamp that in. Now, if you don't have like a blurring primer or anything like that, then this will cover that for you. Just kind of go over those areas. Like my nose is really my problem area. And so that'll kind of blur that out for you. That's it. The darkest shade, I will use that for like to bronze with. And the reason why is because instead of going in with a different, like a bronzer product, especially if I'm trying to keep things simple, and this is doing a double duty of blurring and acting as a primer, I have the shade 10. So these 3 rolling out with me. These 3. Because they you can do so much. You can use them as your like a skin tint, like number 7. I wore this to the beach just to give, you know, my face, to like take a little bit of my hyperpigmentation. I use this all over one day without doing foundation. So I just think of it in terms of I could do multiple things. I use this one day as a primer to get just put a little bit of depth in down, and then I just put a little powder on it, and I was out the door. That's how I use these products. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this one so you guys can see. But remember, we gotta airport it. But my hair being short, I gotta do a little bit of something around these edges. So we're not looking crazy, right? I'm gonna let this sit on the skin because we're gonna get ready to do our eyelashes. Just give me a little bit of, like I said, all of these are multi-purpose. And I'm not gonna not have these three with me. And because I enjoy this so much, as it kind of gives you what you need. Okay, don't pay attention to my nose contour. I'll fix that. Yeah. Okay, it looks crazy. Don't worry about it. Okay. Put a little bit of lash on. Yes, I'm gonna put a lash on. I'm just gonna use the little dollar lashes that I like, you guys. I'll show them to you just a second. I've already cut them because I used them yesterday. So this particular lash, I like it because it's fluffy, but I cut a little bit off of the end and a little bit off of the front. I think I've talked about them before. The 914s from the Cherry people. Especially if you know, for $1. Just roll out with them. Yeah, these have already been cut. And this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to give that a minute. As far as, now I don't normally color correct on the trip, just to be honest with you, because I'll just go in with my Makeup Forever concealer to start correcting a little bit there, because I only took that one. So I only took this one concealer. I'll just do it today because I was gonna color correct, but no. And I'll show you how, when people say you can, it's up to you. People say, oh, you doing too much, but if you think about this is not a lot. It's just a lot of, it seems like a lot of steps, but to me, I'd rather have less product on my face if I can get the same kind of look as if I sat and did a lot of makeup. And really, the Makeup Forever does a good job at setting. I just like to kind of put a little color corrector right there. You see right there where my little hollow is. And find you a good mattifying primer. Foundation. I'm gonna go in with the YSL All Hours foundation. This is in the shade Hazelnut. And when I say you don't need much, because at this point we don't have a lot left to do. We just kind of want to cover up our hyperpigmentation and kind of go around the edges of the Danessa that we already laid down. We don't have to really do our under eye because we have our what do we have? Oh, we have our concealer down, and then just get it spread out. Like, that's all I'm gonna do on my face for foundation. Yeah, I'm not really trying to buy all these people's stuff. They doing too much. Like I said, I'm gonna get Danessa Myrick's new palette. Groundwork is like a neutral something or another. I don't know. But I know that one is a multi-purpose. I bet you for traveling, oh yeah, that one gonna be the bomb. Okay, look at that. Face me. Okay, so the concealer that I've been loving to highlight with is, I love this Givenchy Prisma Libre. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that down, and I do let this sit for a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. Yeah, I'm not studying these folks. They ain't studying me, folks. Listen. They ain't checking for me. I ain't checking for them. So let's get these lashes done. Like I said, it's the cherry blossom, those silk ones, 914. I cut a little bit off on the end, and then I most definitely cut a little bit off on the front. And then I just kind of make sure that I like where it's sitting. Okay. And this one is for my right eye. Make sure I like the way it is sitting. I'm gonna have to tug it down a little bit. Push that one up and then need to push this one down. Down it up. Okay, hold on. This one. Okay, now. There we go. Same spot. Same Sonia Kashuk spot. Ooh, chair. I clean my nose, there you go. If it dry down a little too much right here, I should have started doing it a minute ago. Okay. Now these next steps are optional. This is really where you can decide. You know, like you're done, you love it. You know, you can start setting things in place if that's what you want to do. But what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Lucky. I'm going to put it up there a little bit. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it out. No worries, it's gonna come together. I'm gonna leave it a little bright because it is gonna come together. Okay? Put a little pink on my nose. And just take a little sponge, which has a little bit of foundation on the bottom, and just kind of blend that out. Okay? So, that's pretty much it. I will take a dab of the Rare Beauty highlighter. Don't have to do this, so optional right here, this part. And I just kind of use the same little blush brush that I just did. I'm gonna hit up the little areas with it. Okay. Need something in my contact lens. Oh, okay. Not a step that you have to do. But like for the nighttime or whatever, who knows? I don't know. This is still for the airport to me. We're going to the airport. Let me grab my little powder puff and I'm gonna take, I only took these two powders. So the translucent from one side, I actually like it up underneath my eye, you guys. I know I have been stuck on Huda Beauty. And I still have her, but travel wise I only took these two little small powders, and when I say they packed the punch and gave me what I needed, I'm just gonna show you guys. I want his shade Sweet Honey, but they didn't have any travel size of the Sweet Honey. And I just didn't want to buy the big size because I didn't have anything to transfer it into. But maybe once I use this up, I can. See, look at that. Look at how smooth it is. Listen, one size came through for me on this trip, and you're going to see why in just a minute. So just to keep, and I say do more of like, create you a travel. If you travel a lot, then go ahead and start getting you, you know, the miniature little things and then refilling them with your big size stuff, so you don't have to take the big size stuff. You can just take your little miniature stuff. So hold on to them, especially if it's your favorite product, and then go ahead and get you the little miniature size, and then that way you'll have it. So once I get out using this up, I can put the Sweet Honey in here. Oh Lord. Let's do a little bit of the dark deep now. Just a little bit in there. And I still took my Sonya, but I have to kind of squeeze it, of course, for the cap purposes, which is fine. And just kind of get it on there. And we're setting your face. And that's why I say it's okay if you with a little ham on the blush, because we're going to set it with the little powder. Especially if you're not one to want to use a lot of different powders. I do say you need the 2 different setting powders. Now, I will say that. And I just kind of make sure right here in my little nose area where I tend to sweat, especially now that I am experiencing more and more hot flashes. I'm not complaining. I'd rather have the hot flash than that other stuff. Okay. You know the lady that like to show up every month. I don't want her. I've been really enjoying her not showing up, to be honest with you. Okay. So you guys, the other thing that came into play that so you see how lightweight my makeup bag became because of multi-purpose things. Definitely the one size bronzer. Bronze and Sculpt Trio. This is all I took. Yeah, you see how it did my face? I mean, it's a great powder. So what I did I just mixed these 2 again. The first 2, I didn't really contour because I wasn't looking for anything like that. But just think if you wanted to contour, you already have it in this trio. So this is the powder that I took with me as far as to get, you know, bronzing done. Just this one powder. And I just mixed the first 2 shades. And then for my little nose, I just take the first shade and just kind of clean it up a little bit. Now this, you do have to be a little light-handed with this because his stuff is pigmented, okay? Nice, right? So if I feel like I didn't kind of did too much, I just take a little bit of first powder, the first shade, and bring it all the way down and around. Okay. Get it. I love this Fenty brush. Okay. For your blush, I only took this one size one right here. I need a pink shade like the pink one he had, but I didn't worry about it because I think pink and orange blends really well together. So the same thing, his stuff is so pigmented that I just tap a little bit over that. And I turn my brush, same brush, and pick up the little shimmer. Now, so if you didn't want to take your Rare Beauty cream, remember he has a cream in here. So you could just use the cream. I don't really use this cream too much. I guess I need to get into it. It's pretty. I don't know. I just be forgetting about it because I like the rare beauty, I guess. But look at that. His stuff is, whew. He don't be coming to play. He's like, you gonna get all of this. All right. So if you don't do take I took, okay, so this is where sometimes when you go to those cosmetic stores, think of things that you would like to be more compact and versatile. So I traveled with this highlighter thingy from MAC. I remember I picked this up at the cosmetic store, and I was like, okay, so I got my bronzer, I got my blush, and then I got my highlight. I got 3 different ones. So it actually comes. So I personally um, will kind of just swipe it all the way, but I'll just take this little bronzy shade today. Makeup Mantis, yes it is. Who is Makeup Mantis? I don't know what that means. Okay. So if I want to put a little highlight, which I just had it with me. Just in case. Clean this up. Y'all, and we are almost through. So you see how quick. So if I wasn't talking, I would be done with my makeup in 30 minutes or less. So just think about that. Think versatility. How could you use a multi-use something, and keep it uncomplicated. Okay, you're on vacation, but you still want to be a little fly. I say go for it. You guys know me. And people say, oh, that's because you know how to do your makeup. I think anybody could do this look. And if you repeat it, tag me so I can say yes. Okay? And since I didn't, hold on, let me do a little bit. Let me take a little bit of my Pat McGrath powder because I did not. I'm going to do it after I spray. Hold on. I did not color correct. And that's why I will color correct, because I can still see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation kind of peeking through just a little bit. All right, you guys, and that's really it for that. I just used for my first spray, I used the mini. Have y'all tried this? The Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. I like it. So you can see why my makeup bag, I took my fan in the front. You can see why my makeup bag wasn't overly packed, because I tried to do more many things, and but I still want to take stuff that I enjoy and that I know works on my face. So that's the key. Get you the stuff that you enjoy and it works on your face. If I had my fan, I had my little handheld fan with me. I took that with me, and I used that to, dry my face down. I only really travel with this one pencil. Don't kill me. It's the chestnut. I did buy the one from Judy's Place, but I think I picked up the wrong shade. It's a little, hey, Marine, it's a little too dark. It is the cocoa. Oh no, is this chocolate cocoa latte? I think this shade is a tad bit too dark. It's leaning more. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. See, it's leaning a little too black for me, so I would have to try to save that for the winter. Like, it's not brown, neutral brown. Like, this is a neutral brown. You speak French, and no, I don't speak French. I'm sorry. Okay. Line your lips. Now, to me, this eye makeup will allow you to do whatever color you want to do. If you want to do a color, go for it. If you want to do not a color, go for it. And I left my lip gloss up front. Shoot. I just do my lip. Okay. Filling me in pretty good. Y'all, I'm so sorry about that. We almost finished, okay? And since I left my lovely, I think I left the color I like to use. Let's just use this shade from Gwen Stefani called Lovable Me. It's almost the same shade as me, my lips. See that? And if you want to add a gloss, you can, but this would basically, you know, be my look. And put a little bit of, I only took one eyeliner with me, which was the Marc Jacobs. Okay. I need to fix this back. I guess I'm gonna get on my nerves. I don't know what I did wrong with them, but anyway. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out so I can fix it right, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to take it. But this is my makeup look. What do we think? What do you guys think about my travel makeup look? Hey, Rebecca. I'm feeling great. How about yourself? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that eyelash. I'm gonna let it sit there for just a minute. We'll come back to it. Oh, back to the Natasha Denona. Take you a little Morphe M508 brush. Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the aspiration shade that we used, which was the darker brown, and just kind of go underneath here. Like so. And show you how to clean it up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you know how we don't do. So you see how harsh that looks? That looks harsh, right? So let's fix that. We're gonna fix it right now. We're gonna take that Carpe Diem shade and just blow it out. It just softens the look for you. I wonder if I can order this Carpe Diem shade, because baby, it's the shade that I have really just ruined in this way. I used it a lot in this palette. So yeah, I'm gonna take the same little brush. Let's pick up the shade Spontaneous. I'm gonna tap that, ooh, right there. Brighten it up a little bit. Take that Carpe Diem shade. Blend it up. A little bottom mascara, you guys. And I want to set my eyebrows with my little tone from, I still use this one too, Believe Beauty. Oh, bottom mascara. Put that in right now. So it's gonna be done in 30 minutes, right? You guys saw that. If I wasn't out here running my mouth. So especially if you feel like you need a little bit more, I'm gonna take a little bit of my Pat McGrath powder. Especially if you feel like, you know, You need a moment to breathe, you know, because it can get kind of anxious flying and, you know, doing all that stuff. But take a moment, okay? I'm going to go in with this little yellow shade to see if we can fix my little issue that I have right here. Alrighty. You can add a gloss if you like. I'm not. I think I'm gonna leave it matte like that because I'm really liking the way that looks. And yeah. What am I looking for? Oh, you have got to invest in you of one size. You can go ahead and get the big one if you want. Yes, yes. We don't want our makeup moving. We ain't got time to do all that. The good thing about that setting spray to me is if you have your sponge or a little powder puff and you do get a little bit sweaty or whatever, you can just kind of dab your face and it will go back to looking just like you hadn't messed, you know, like nothing is wrong. I feel like I missed that little side up. It's a little cringy right there. Get out of there. Fix that. Okay. I'm just going back in. Make a little bit of our transitional shade. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank you. And this is how we would go to the airport. Siri on Siri. And we are airport ready. What are we thinking about our travel makeup? I'm here for it. Thank you, Stacy. You know, 30 minutes and you out. So when they say you don't, you know, oh, you don't have time, you got 30 minutes if you want to travel looking decent. You don't have to not do it. Now that's on you if it's not your thing. But don't come for people who try to do what they want when they, you know, living their best life. Okay, leave people alone. That's the word of the day. Leave people alone. Leave folks alone. Let's see if we can. Okay, head too far. Yeah, these are. Make sure you take your tweezers with you on your trip. You don't need them. Multi-purpose. Remember I said multi-purpose. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Marc Jacobs pencil and just kind of run it along there. I think that just cleans up the eyelash part a little better to me. Especially. There you go. Multi-purpose. We are done. Oh my God. Under an hour, you guys. So just think if I was not talking to y'all, how quickly I would be done with this face. Okay? Just remember, it is what you want it to be. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you different. Live your best life. Live it out loud too. Bump these folks in these streets. Okay? All right, you guys, I gotta throw on some clothes and get out of here. If you have any questions, just leave them below. Hopefully you got something from this video that'll help you be a little bit more prepared for your you know, your airport run and on your trip, and you know, keep it simple, but you can glam it up, how to make it look, you know, like you did a lot of work, but we really didn't. I love it. All right, until the next time, check for the pictures on Instagram. And what else? Follow me on TikTok, the same name on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, you guys? Alrighty. You got them packed. Okay, that's what's up. Yay. Definitely let me know how it looks, Alicia. Okay. I'll talk to you next time.